Okay, so this is part 2 of my video about the best trackers to follow. Make sure if you watched that video before this, or else you won't have a clue about when to check these sites at all. If you already have a tracker you follow, then you can probably skip it, but there also might be a couple in there that work better than the one you currently have. Again, I was not paid by any of these companies for mentioning them. They also probably wouldn't pay me after what I'm about to say, but these are based off my own experiences with them. Alright, so today I'm going to be going over the best sites to buy anything RTX 3000 or AMD 5000 related. These are the main sites you'll see whenever a tracker notifies you of a drop. Each one has their own flaws, but I'll give you some tips to increase your chances and maybe even save you some money. First off is Best Buy. This is probably the best website in terms of anti-bot measures. Their drops are very infrequent, but they have a queue system in place whenever they restock. Basically, after you hit add the card for a product, you have to wait on that page instead of refreshing it. They also reserve the product for you if you manage to get the checkout. The major downside is that there's only in-store pickup, so if there are no stores near you that have the product, then you're basically out of luck. I haven't had any success with them, but their drops are usually around 7:30 PST if you want to try it for yourself. Next, we have a company that I'm in a love-hate relationship with, and that's Amazon. I hate them because of how they treat their employees, but they're also the place where I've had the most success. I don't think they have anti-bot measures in place, but my guess is that their stock numbers are just so high simply because they're Amazon. A lot of the time, after you click on an Amazon link, it'll say the in-stock date is maybe like a month or two out there. However, I found that this is a very hard overestimate, and they usually ship things much earlier, so don't let that scare you. One thing to note is that sometimes after you try to add an item to the cart, it'll take you to the cart, but the cart will be empty. People have said that you're supposed to refresh this page and sometimes it'll be added to your cart. I haven't had that work for me just yet though. I also want to note that people have had things canceled on them before, but it hasn't happened to me yet. Of course, next we have Newegg. They say they have anti-bot measures in place, but they've shown nothing to back that up. Additionally, whenever they announce a restock, their site recently has been crashing and doesn't come back until after everything's out of stock already. The one redeeming quality for this site is that they have a new user coupon for 10% off if you sign up for the newsletter. I mentioned this, but you'll probably have better luck if you don't use it since it'll slow you down. The best way to increase your chances for Newegg is to use Apple Pay through their mobile app. Basically, you can check out instantly through their product page, so it's the fastest method they have. Additionally, if you use their mobile app, their 10% coupon automatically applies if you add the product into your cart first before checking out, but it's up to you if that 10% is worth potentially not getting the item. The biggest downfall to Newegg is that they charge you for shipping if you ever want to return something that isn't broken. The return shipping is important to note since a lot of Newegg's drops are combo deals. This means that they bundle the product you're trying to buy with something like RAM, motherboard, or even a power supply. It's great if you happen to need the exact product they're bundling, but it's usually not a great item to begin with. This used to be fine since they allowed you to return the extra item. However, they recently changed this policy and now the entire bundle has to be returned together. Finally, I'd like to mention the dark horse of this entire fiasco, and that is Zotac. Basically, they make one of the lower end models in terms of raw performance. However, the redeeming factor is that they're constantly restocking their store, so they're one of the only options if you're trying to beat bots. Additionally, they have capture in place to also try and stop bots, but I think their best anti-bot measure is that their site is so slow that a bot probably gets too confused when trying to navigate it. When I first heard about them, I was able to get a couple of cards in stock, but recently the site always crashes because of their increased popularity. However, if you want to try your luck, look in the HR Stonks Discord I mentioned in the previous video for how to best buy from the Zotac store. And that's all from me for this video. I am once again going to be like every other YouTuber and ask you to smash that like button if any of this helped you out, and make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. If you have any other tips that work for you, please leave them in the comments to help someone else out. Thanks for watching and good luck out there.